You have Discord muted, right? You don't. Okay. Wait, hi.
Hello. Professional.
We're so good at this.
Very professional.
I was watching the needle drop hating on Drake for 20 minutes straight, and before that I was watching him reacting to whack bars, and I've just been torturing Red with that for the past 20
He's
minutes.
showing me the worst parts of a thing I don't care about.
Yes. I'm more crazy than a short lady trying to give birth to 84 babies.
God damn it. So, the problem with streaming Warframe is that there's so much of Warframe to stream.
Yeah, and also, Randy has offered me the courtesy of allowing me to stream games that he personally doesn't care about because he's good at pretending to care about things.
Or at the very least, just doing bits with you related to the thing you're doing.
Yeah, I suck at caring.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, let me rephrase. I suck at pretending to care about things I don't really care about, and Warframe is unfortunately one of those things. He can try, but like, I think I'd be interested in like playing a support role or something.
Hmm.
Like, I talked about this. I talked to you about this.
He played this game for like 2 days.
A bit more than that, actually. Let me check.
A week, maybe.
Yeah, I still have the game on Steam. Warframe. I have played 78 hours. I last played it in 2018. That should tell you something.
Yeesh. Much has changed. Much has changed.
So much has changed.
I need to form this thing again.
War never changes.
God.
Huh?
I need to form this thing again. Which I could do right now. But I won't.
WARFRAMM TENNO SKOOM.
Fuck it. We'll do alchemy.
I like alchemy.
First,
I like to alchemize. So that
alchemy is a fun little game mode that they added like a year ago. Look at my tiny ship. Look at my tiny ship. Look at my tiny ship. Look at it.
It looks like an insect that I would crush beneath my big boots.
Green fish. So.
Wow, a lot is happening already.
Yeah, alchemy is a rather busy game mode. This might not have been the best choice for the first thing.
Dude, like, what is this fish talking about?
Something you don't know anything about.
Yeah. Like, what? Is that fish talking to me? Oh, did you set your Steam to Do Not Disturb?
Basically, alchemy involves you getting these little... Why did he just jump at me? These little jars, and feed the correct ones into this.
This is not a game that can be viewed at 15 frames a second.
What?
This is not a game that can be viewed at 15 frames a second.
A loot goblin. He must die.
You know, it only just occurred to me. I'm very good at repeating myself. I'm very good at repeating myself. Like, same fucking tone and everything. I'm so used to speaking out of line or like way too quiet.
I might need to turn the game down.
Is this a game that requires you to have both headphones on?
Not that much.
Okay, you can keep one ear open then.
Okay, but if I'm having difficulty hearing you, what about them?
I just checked the stream and I sound fine.
Okay.
Admittedly, you can make me a little louder.
I will as soon as I'm not being assaulted by various appendages.
Yeah, you can definitely make me a little louder. I missed what you said, by the way. Because I'm also checking the stream side as well.
I might do that as soon as I'm not being assaulted by various appendages.
Yeah, this game is too fast for this frame rate.
You could just pull up the stream on Twitch, which
Yeah,
will
but the stream is like 10 seconds behind what is happening literally right next to me.
Okay.
Oh shit, I forgot to say that we're live. Hold on. You should start announcing when you're live on Tumblr.
Yeah, probably
It's something I used to do on Twitter before Twitter was X. Hello, I am live with my brother. He is playing Warframe. And I am pretending to care. Oh,
Now, it definitely doesn't help that I'm playing one of the most hectic.
I love him.
I am playing one of the most hectic game modes with one of the most hectic frames.
Yeah, I don't understand a single fucking thing that's happening on screen other than, ooh, numbers.
Numbers and motion and things.
Yes.
I shoot the valve to relieve pressure. The fish commands me. The fish commands me to relieve pressure.
Warframe 19. Is there like a shorthand for the title of this game, or is it literally
Just Warframe.
Okay.
Sometimes WF.
New streamer, Twitch, WF, 1999. Oh yeah, that is a tag. Okay. Are there any other applicable tags so I can appear as many people's feeds as possible? Because that's the point of like adding so many tags.
Oh, hello, shiny thing.
It's annoying, but it gets our name out there.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'd rather avoid talking to other streamers for as long as possible. Not because I don't like them, but just because I don't want to. Wait.
I just turned you up like 30%.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to check then how I sound.
Eek.
I've poisoned the water supply. Now everybody dead. Oops.
Like, I showed you a thing yesterday, talking about all the different Warframes, and Lavos, the guy I'm playing, who I main,
Okay, that sounds
was described as, boy do I like pressing buttons.
live. Done. Okay.
You know how it is.
No, I don't actually. I missed some of what you said. I'm sorry.
The thing I showed you yesterday, talking about...
Oh yeah, the Warframes described in one sentence.
Yeah.
When
And
applicable.
Lavos was, boy do I like pressing buttons!
Are you playing Lavos right now?
I main him.
Lavos Prime, okay. Like, this is so fast, my frames can't keep up.
I looked away and I'm suddenly running into a wall.
Yeah, I do that in DBD sometimes. Like, I legitimately, I have to stop myself from watching Zentreya. Otherwise, I will just, like, fucking, my penis will think for me.
Lovely thing to say on a stream, Mark.
Yeah, now that I think about it, that probably wasn't the smartest thing to say. I'm sorry. Hey, our stream is rated 18 plus. Like,
Oh, I know.
Like, I don't expect people who are underage to watch this, and if they do, I will explicitly tell them to fuck off and go to bed.
I shall explode your
Thank you for your
Nintendo.
support. Wait a few years.
I shall explode your Nintendo with my mind.
I will shove you in a locker. I will pull your underwear over your head.
Cold.
So cold.
Cold.
So dry.
It's a
dry heat.
Heat.
Oh, can I tell them about my out of context list? What the fuck did I just say?
Your out of context least?
Yes, that my out of context list. I think for the past 4 years, I've been collecting out of context quotes, and I have a lot. I don't have them numbered. I should probably do that. Yeah, ever since 2020, I think. I'm not sure. It doesn't have a date. I want to make it I don't know how to feel about this bit because like it is all just literally stolen content without me, saying who the content is from. So I feel like this is like a good bit between friends, like me and you. But like I don't know how I'd feel about this like on stream. You know what I mean?
I can kind of understand that.
Yeah.
Arm creature.
Arms. So many arms. What can it do with some play drums?
Robots and void demons that look like arms.
Biblically accurate bodybuilder.
Okay.
And the thing is, part of the bit is like you don't know what the fuck it's from, and I've intentionally left all as much context as I possibly can out. So some of these I don't even remember what they're from. I know some of them like me and Red have said, or I've heard somebody else say them.
Some of them are from various fanfic that we've read.
Yeah, some of it's from shows, movies, YouTube videos.
Basically, all over the goddamn place.
Yeah. And this is making me rethink this whole bit that I've been catering for 4 fucking years.
I have gun.
Yeah, and some of it might also be revealing about me in my tastes. Because there is some Ace Attorney fanfiction in here.
Oh, he is a massive nerd for Ace Attorney.
Oh, definitely. I want to make my own fan game.
He is incredibly autistic about it.
I'm autistic about several things.
I know, but that's one of your big ones.
Yeah, I guess. Dude, I played the first trilogy when I was like 5. No, not 5.
What?
Not 5. I think I was definitely in elementary school when I first played the game. When I first played the trilogy on my little iPad.
It was not the best choice of sidearm to bring.
What did you bring?
I brought the Egret. It's essentially sticky grenades. The problem is, they're manually detonated. They stick to a thing and you detonate it whenever. The problem is, that button there, to throw the amphor, is the same button for detonating.
Can you rebind the buttons?
It's all alt-fire, so...
Like, Why? Why have the same button to fire a grenade be the same button to detonate a grenade?
Well, it's basic. The throw button is the same as the alt-fire button. When you're carrying certain objects, you have to throw them with alt-fire.
Mm-hmm.
Where did it go? I'm making radiation.
So what would a better sidearm be?
Something that doesn't have an alt-fire.
Yeah, I guess.
But this is especially bad because they don't fucking do anything without detonating.
They detonate the second you throw them.
No.
Do they detonate the second you charge up a throw?
Are you talking about the amphors or the Egret?
The thing that you said has the same button for firing and detonating.
That?
Sorry, I was looking at you. Could you do it again?
Chuck. Detonate.
Oh, it has a little charge up.
No, I can... That's reloading.
Anyway, what I was saying earlier, I first played the Ace Attorney trilogy when I was like, not 5. That's actually what my first memory was. I still remember it. I was walking to my parents' bedroom after a nightmare. But, 8 or 9, maybe? Because I was definitely in 5th grade. And I've loved the series ever since. Like, I don't really play, like, action games like he does.
Hello.
Yeah, I more play strategic games, and I guess you could count DBD
strategy,
in that.
puzzle.
Yeah, I love puzzles. May not seem like it, but I love puzzles.
Pressure management.
Yeah, and I like to think of DBD as like a strategy game. I do enjoy the macro aspect of that. I enjoy both the micro and macro aspect of DBD.
There's another valve over there that I need.
I do plan on playing puzzle games soon. Like I have Aviary Attorney lined up, which is basically just Ace Attorney but with birds.
Because he is an veteran meme lord.
Yes. Dude, I used to, back when I was in middle school, I kept a fucking binder full of memes. I'd also had a little slot on the front of the binder where you could put like a page or whatever it is, whatever it was. I put it as Pepe, and my parents got really mad because Pepe is sort of like a right-wing symbol at this point, and I hate that. I more
It
see it
wasn't
as like
always.
yeah, it wasn't always, but I more see it as like a Twitch thing. Like I'm not ingrained enough in right-wing spaces to know.
For the best, honestly.
Yeah.
Very much for the best.
Yeah, I don't really know what they use Pepe over there for, but I more see it as like an icon of Twitch, you know?
And really, it's less right-wing and more 4chan.
Yeah, which is
kind of both, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Specifically 4chan.
Yeah. Damn, when did we start having deep conversations like this?
We do it every now and then.
Yeah, I know, but like, we've never done it on stream before. Is this because I'm not playing a game?
You have extra brain power to devote to conversation.
Yeah, I guess.
I mostly am focusing on the game, while also occasionally chiming in on your running commentary.
Yeah. It really says something that I've said basically nothing about the game, and everything that I have been has been questions that you answer.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Please, ask more questions.
Who is God here?
I don't know if I'd call Wally God.
Go on. Answer the fucking question.
Wally is a godlike being, from what little we know about him. Wally is the nickname for him that the community gives him.
Who do I worship?
Not him.
Okay.
Anyway, the man in the wall is kind of a godlike entity in the void.
Who do I dump 6-pack rings into the river in the name of?
I don't know, the Corpus Board of Investors?
I don't know who those are, but all I have to hear is Board of Investors, and I'm like, yeah. yeah, that tracks.
The Board of Directors?
I don't know. I see CEOs as evil.
Yes. Except for the Costco guy, he's cool.
One thing I wanted to
the
do.
The Costco guy is cool.
One thing I wanted to try and not do was make my political leanings like obvious and like talk about it.
And that has immediately fallen apart.
Yes. Just immediately thrown that out the window.
The second it came up, you could not restrain yourself.
I don't want to make this a regular thing. I want to try and keep this as lighthearted as I can. And politics is not that.
Correct.
So let's try and drop it.
Damn it. 4 rounds and none of the things that I wanted. Oh well, out I go.
The first bit I think of after I said, let's not talk any politics anymore, is Hank Hill saying, damn it, Bobby, I told you I didn't want to invade Iraq.
That's definitely not what you are wanting, yes.
Yes. That's definitely not what I wanted.
Die.
Yay,
he dropped a thing.
Death penalty, education, death penalty.
You know that the only reason I know about that is because of that YouTube video you showed me. That is not a very well-known meme outside of Japan.
Yeah, but we get it, so what does it matter?
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Once I'm out of here, would you like to see how we leave missions in this area?
I don't know. How do you leave missions in this area?
Albrecht Laboratories. Out of my way. There's the exit. Put the guitar down and look.
I'm looking. Four. You just got eaten by a man. That's called for.
I can barely hear anything over the music.
Huh?
I can barely hear anything over your music.
Did I ruin that exit for you? For you.
Eh. So that was alchemy, as
Yep.
little as you paid attention to. And I don't think you'd have any. I'd like to remind you that when you have a guitar in your hands, all of your brain power goes towards that.
Yeah.
Put the thing down. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Do that on your own time. Love you. You have an amazing talent for it. Put it away for now. Don't make me come over there. Because I will
Don't make me turn this stream around. But sorry, I have ADHD. I need to do something with my hands. And I love doing that with my hands. This isn't the same. I don't get the same dopamine.
It's something to do with your hands.
I could get my other guitar. It's not loud.
Yeah, I always do that. Do not question the giant face.
Sorrow spiral? Oh, I'm feeling something while looking at that.
Do not question the giant face. The giant face is not for questioning.
Oh, hey, I'm going to use my brother's stream to advertise something I did.
Wow. Just. Huh. Okay.
I love you.
Wow.
Sorry, are you totally offended by that?
A little.
I'm sorry.
Tiny ship, tiny ship, tiny ship, tiny ship, tiny ship, tiny ship.
Tiny ship, tiny ship, tiny ship, tiny ship, tiny ship, tiny ship. Sorry, somebody in this room is named Tiny.
Well, it's his nickname.
Yeah, it's his nickname. His name isn't actually Tiny.
I'm cracking open a relic.
Yeah. But something I did, I'm not going to advertise anymore. I'm just going to say it as like a story. Like, I made a playlist of every single Buckethead song on Spotify. And when I tell you that this guy has a fuck ton of albums, I mean, the album, the playlist that I have titled Every Buckethead Song on Spotify, my main playlist has around 1,400 songs. This playlist is encroaching on that. This man has made so much fucking music. He releases like 5 albums a year. It's nuts. He's an amazing guitarist, but I have no idea how the fuck he does all of this without running out of ideas.
He's primarily instrumentalist, correct?
Yeah. He does work with vocalists sometimes, and he does interviews with a tiny little puppet that's a severed head. I love him. He's really cool.
Really cool.
He's really cool. He also has a fixation on amusement parks. Like, he has an entire series of albums that's most of his discography, i.e. over 250 albums called Buckethead Land. He calls them pikes. And a lot of them are like, well, early on in his career, a lot of his songs were basketball themed, i.e. he has like 3 songs with LeBron in the title. LeBron-tron, LeBron's Hammer, and LeBron. But he also has a fixation on amusement parks as well. Like, a lot of his album covers for Pike at Buckethead Land are basically just like pictures of an amusement park or roller coaster, just edited.
Rich. Not you.
Okay, but just edited to give it that Buckethead sheen. Yeah, he's an amazing guitarist, one of the best of our generation. I say of our generation. I'm a Gen Z baby.
Liquid.
Liquid. In fact, I'm Okay, I updated this playlist yesterday. I'm going to check to see if there are any more Buckethead albums that have been found in the ether ever since last night. Because there's still one album that they don't have yet, titled Cuckoo Clocks of Hell. That is... It's not on Spotify, and it makes me mad.
Wee.
Wee. Yeah, what you doing now?
I just did a little relic cracking, and I managed to get my hands on... Hold on. Oh, misspelling.
Oh. Okay, finish what you were saying.
Octavia Prime. Only part I'm missing is the actual blueprint for the main thing. I got all those other parts, but I need this part.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got the blueprint. All I'm missing is the chassis.
What is that robot frog?
That is Ordis. He is the AI for my ship, and I love him. I will not hear any bad words about him.
I didn't say that negatively. I'm just describing him. He looks like a robot frog. Anyway, I just remembered the last albums that Spotify managed to pull from the magic web that is Buckethead were released in 2017. Spotify was a thing. And they only just came to Spotify. I have no idea what the fuck Buckethead is doing to have albums that should have been on Spotify almost 10 years ago now, getting released in 2025 on Spotify.
Earth. Going to Earth.
He's going to E-Earth. Make sure to say hi to my grandma. Please don't hurt Earth. That's where I parked my car.
Now I'm doing I'm just doing whatever my ADHD decides is relevant at that time.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to offer this stream.
Hey, you're doing most of the dialogue at the moment.
Yeah, but a lot of it is just talking about shit or stealing other people's jokes.
And that's... Okay, that's kind of what we do normally.
I guess.
Now I'm hunting after my Lich, who is a unique adversary who takes over a specific planet at a time. Unique to me. They take over, they're a unique adversary, unique to each player. They take over a specific planet at a time, and you need to hunt them down and take down their minions so that you can get to them. The adversary system. While they have control over a planet, whenever you do missions on that planet, they steal shit from you whenever you do stuff there.
So many fucking tabs open. It's nuts. I've been playing Hitman a lot recently, and I've so many tabs open that I just forgot to close. I just Googled questions and opened up Reddit because that's where I find most of my answers.
Why are there so many butchers? Holy shit.
Oh yeah. This Pike number 216, the album cover for that is just a red just a poster board painted yellow with text saying Buckethead Land, Pike number 216, see reverse for operating instructions.
That's the name.
It's called Wheels of Ferris.
Brawl behind me. Must kill.
He has so many fucking albums. It's crazy. It's so nuts.
The amount of attention you are putting to the game is negative.
I'm sorry.
I'm not upset. Not really.
Yeah, but this doesn't really make for a good stream. I told you I'm not good at pretending to care about things I don't really care about. I'm sorry. You're so much better at that than I am.
Every time you say that, I don't know how to feel.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. It's not the. I'm not. It's. I don't know how to feel about being complimented on being good at pretending I give a shit.
It gives good content, Red.
Yeah.
You ask good questions. You make it entertaining while keeping it focused on the game.
Because I ask questions about what's going on. And you have done that a couple times, and I've answered. Why did that stop?
Okay, where are you right now?
I'm currently on Earth, and I'm hunting down thralls of my Lich.
Okay.
In order to get to the Lich themselves, I need to take down their minions and learn more.
Okay.
You find thralls on specific missions. Oh, lag.
Wow, that was... Yeah, I could see that through my 15 frames.
But yeah, whenever you're doing a mission on the planet that they have control of, they take your shit.
I'm so sorry. I asked a question, you started answering, and my mind immediately went to other things.
Pay attention.
I know, but like... you started... I asked you a question, you started answering like, huh. I wish somebody would ask me about Dead by Daylight. So sorry. Like, I'm sorry, but this is just not a good game to stream for me.
Exterminate.
Yeah, get some of that rage out.
That's better for defense or survival. Something where the entire purpose is kill a lot, kill everything until you get bored. In Exterminate, they eventually run out.
Yeah, something I want to do eventually for our streams is I've noticed that some streamers have licensed music going in the background, and it's removed when the VOD comes around.
Yeah, I've noticed some do that.
Yeah, I really want to do that because I really want to show off my music taste. Or just like play Buckethead in the background because he has good instrumentals. Stab, 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 stab.
Oh, less stabbing and more whacking you with a blade on a string.
Yeah, my mind immediately left.
All.
See, I don't really have a no-think only game because like all of the games I like to play require me to think. So
the amount of thought required for not for Dead by Daylight, for Warframe kind of depends on what you're doing, who you are.
I think I could enjoy like stealth missions maybe.
I
have played Payday 2 stealth missions before.
Yeah. I prefer going loud when I play Payday. You prefer
stealth. Well, it's been a while.
It has been a couple of years.
I do like the occasional loud. Because there was a point in time where I think Payday 2 was just my brain empty game. You just died.
No, I fell off the edge and had to respawn on solid land.
That's called dying where I'm from.
No, actually dying would result in me lying on the ground bleeding out and having to revive myself.
And you falling from a great height doesn't do that?
No.
Oh, okay.
It just resets you to wherever you were last standing.
Huh. Okay. Baba Booey.
I'm currently in Grineer C Labs on Earth.
Okay.
Grineer Labs, at least this variety of lab, tends to be dedicated to improving their cloning process. I've explained Grineer to you before?
I think. I just don't remember much of it.
Grineer, long ago, were the clone slave caste of the Orokin, the rulers of the Origin system at the time. They were bastards. I don't really need to say much more than that, because I could talk all day about the horrible things that the Orokin did. But the Grineer were the slaves until eventually they had a rebellion, they broke free, and now they're a militaristic, extremely militaristic group that wants to rule the system. One of the things keeping them down, because anyone who's not Grineer is slaves at best.
Okay. Sorry, my mind has gone into school mode again.
Your what mode?
My mind is in school mode right now. I feel like I'm actually learning. That was fast.
Oh yeah. It took me 3.5 minutes.
Wow. But like, I don't know how to explain it. Just know that sorry, but I was yawning in the middle of your explanation.
They're clone soldiers. They have an empire. They're bastards. Not as much of bastards as the Orokin, but still kind of bastards. They're ruled by twin queens. They're all very sick and they're all sterile because of the clone rot.
Yeah, I don't think it's helping that your voice is actually very calming.
Thank you.
You're moving a million miles an hour. Well, my Discord stream is not.
No. No. Maybe. Oh.
Infinity and beyond.
Oh.
Oh.
Fine, I'll put my defense pants on.
I'll put my big boy pants on. They're for big boys. It's in the name. It's pink booty shorts with big booty bitch on the back.
Of course it is. Roast.
Roast.
Iceman.
Freeze.
I need to...
Yeah, Artist does seem like a sweet little cinnamon bun that I would love to give a hug if it weren't for the sharp edges.
Not too many sharp edges there.
I mean, he has the skirt thing on the bottom.
It seems more like rubber or leather.
I don't know what it is. I'm just guessing based
The
on
way
what
it
little I see.
moves looks like rubber.
Huh.
I need to find some way to fit lighting frosting. Iceman cometh. Shotgun.
Shotgun in the face. I blew your brains out and your family is crying.
What?
Funeral. There's a funeral and your family is crying at me.
Dude. Dude.
I am so very sorry. I did not mean for it to turn out this way. I am going to jail now. I am getting the death penalty.
It is very dark. Like, pitch black. I don't like it.
Sorry.
I am not fond of this bit.
I do not vibe with this bit. Sorry, the idea of singing something extremely dark to the fucking Flintstones theme is very appealing to me.
I can tell by how you were doing it for like the past minute.
No. 15 or 30 seconds at best.
It felt like more.
I have to pay taxes. Why do I have to live in this world?
Fucking Flintstones. Why Flintstones?
I think it sounded like the tune you were doing when you said shotgun. Shotgun. I have a shotgun.
Shotgun in hand.
That's
a guilty
selling it at
song.
a pawn shop. They don't give me money until I prove it's a real shotgun.
I am very unhappy with this bit.
I don't know if that's how pawn shops really work in real life.
You haven't watched Pawn Stars, have you?
All I know is that he pays them like $5 for literal gold. He will lowball the shit out of you.
That is what I've heard as well.
Yeah. Best I can do is $3. I have not watched Pawn Stars. I heard one of their guys is in jail.
I'd like for this to stop.
Flintstones. They're the Flintstones.
Who owns the Flintstone?
I don't fucking know, actually. I think it's Warner
I know
Brothers.
it's Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, Hanna-Barbera, which I think is owned by Warner Brothers.
Whose CEO has actively been carving it apart to sell it.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
But it makes me mad.
Yes, but we want to keep these streams lighthearted.
Ice.
The Ice Age. What would you do if I just started pulling out shitty Mr. Freeze puns from Batman and Robin?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, the one that I think was directed by Tim Burton and wasn't very good.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome. I recognize you from my streams. How you doing, man?
Peace.
Baba booey, baba booey, baba booey. I haven't been paying attention. What's going on?
I'm defending this thing.
Which is?
Warframe Cryopod.
Ah, so that's why you chose the Ice Guys thematic?
No, because Frost is really good for defense.
Okay.
Like,
but you have to admit, it's very thematic. It's literally a fucking cryopod.
Look at his ability. One of his abilities. Snow globe.
Huh. Let's go. Why does that guy look like he's dressed in Team Fortress 2 cosmetics?
What?
The guy with the scarf over his mouth.
Oh. My operator, but since you don't give a single shit about spoilers, that's me.
Okay. But seriously, but you made him?
Look.
Huh. You made this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. From what little I saw, it looked like he was dressed in Team Fortress 2 cosmetics. Now that I have the full body, he does not look like he was dressed in Team Fortress 2 cosmetics. Still have that fucking Flintstones bit going through my head.
It's stuck in my brain.
You're welcome. It's a very catchy tune.
Plugging my knife into your skull, cutely.
Plugging my knife into your skull.
Please stop. It stopped being funny. It stopped being funny a while ago.
My brother won't let me play with my guitar, so he gave me a fidget cube instead, and it's not giving me the same dopamine. Attack us and we will counter. Attack us and we will counter.
Yeah, that's the dialogue for the operators was really outdated.
Yeah. I feel like when you choose a voice for a character out of like a tree, like the dialogue is very generic because by design it has to be able to fit into many scenarios.
There's 4 voices to pick from, 2 for each gender.
Okay. But like I said, they have to be like very generic.
Well, the thing is they often have very little to do with what's actually happening.
Defeat us and we will stop you.
Yep. Be gone.
My mind is watering. What? Watering? My mind is watering plants with the fruit, with the liquid of knowledge.
What?
What? My mind is wandering, and it keeps going to music.
Well, yes, because it's you.
Yeah. Sorry, I wanted to go further with that, but I don't know where.
You done?
Like I specifically started with thought of clowncore.
Yeah, shut your face.
Okay.
Not you, talking to the operator.
Imagine if the voices just did not fit the characters. everyone pays in my playground, one way or the other.
One of the possible liches that you can get, he'll say, "When you were tearing me limb from limb, I was thinking..."
the blade.
Hold on. I was thinking, I really don't like this person.
Oh, right. I don't like you. Do I laugh too much?
Yeah, I wouldn't say so.
Oh, you're used to me.
Yahoo.
Wahoo. It's a me, a Perazon.
When you gonna come fight me, bitch?
When you gonna come over here and fight me, bitch? That says the people. You dare question the words of the mighty Jimmy?
The great and mighty Kevin.
Dork!
Not that Kevin.
Let go of my bike, dude. That's not how Kevin sounded.
It's kinda like how Kevin sounds. And Ed and Eddie Kevin.
I know he was actually. I think he was actually voiced by a woman.
Was he?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, a lot of
younger characters.
A lot of younger characters are voiced by women.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Not all of them, yeah. But like Ash Ketchum specifically, Tara Strong, iconic.
There's also Timmy Turner.
Timmy Turner, yeah, also Tara Strong. Was Ash voiced by Tara Strong?
I don't know.
I think she was. I think she was. Hold on, let me check. Who voiced Ash Ketchum English?
Who voices Ash Ketchum in English? Specific.
Oh. Okay, it wasn't Tara Strong. Veronica Taylor in the first 8 seasons and Sarah Natacheni afterwards. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. But I specifically remember something about him being voiced by Tara Strong at some point.
Could be you imagining things.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't know who voices Jimmy Neutron.
Oh.
Speaking of which, I love seeing those memes of the guy who worked at the candy bar.
Oh, this is a great name. Debbie Derryberry.
Debbie Derryberry?
Yeah, that's an amazing name.
Derryberry.
Derryberry. That is on the same wavelength as Dinkelberg, and hers is real.
There's also something Clinkenbeard.
Oh shit, she voiced Nurgle Jr.
Oh, yeah, I hear it.
Yeah.
I can hear it.
Yeah. Let me look at her IMDb page. Known for Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, Crash Bandicoot. Who did she voice in that? She was in Arcane as an additional voice. Monster High is Uriel Gorgon. Grand Blue Fantasy.
As in, there's a Y in there?
EURAYLE. I know nothing about Monster High other than there were monsters in high school.
Come back here, you bitch.
She voices Jimmy Neutron in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. She's in a lot of surprising amount of anime. Shark Dog. Megamouth and Hammerhead. World of Warcraft Dragonflight. Her credit is just parentheses voice parentheses. She was in the Casa Grandes as Barry and Passerby. Looney Bugs Bunny Builders as Looney Kangaroo Kid and Looney Cat Kid. Minions: The Rise of Gru additional voice. Curious George, Woman,
Minion.
Woman, Mrs. Dulcin, Clara the Chicken. These are just, I'm just listing things that I recognize.
Not even the full list, just the stuff that you vaguely recognize.
Yeah. Toy Therapy. Your childhood has issues.
That's a title?
She's voiced Polly Pocket in that.
That's the title.
She voiced Coco Bandicoot and Nina Cortex in Crash Bandicoot on the Run. She's the Green Tea Moose Cookie in Cookie Run Kingdom.
Green Tea...
Green tea mousse cookie. Spices as Melinda and Jim. I don't know that one.
Oh, my Lich is here.
She's in Subway Surfers, the animated series. I had no fucking idea that Subway Surfers had an animated series. As the King and Mrs. Fairchild.
Put me down. You picked me up and threw me.
The Sims Mobile as a Sim. Be Cool Scooby-Doo as Lydia, Lord Morlack, and Brayden. And there's a dot there, so I'm assuming more. Oh, she was in Wolfenstein 2 as young William Blazkowicz. I probably said that wrong. Oh, she's Draculara in Monster High Adventures of the Ghoul Squad.
Remember that Scooby-Doo movie?
She was in the Emoji Movie.
Remember that Scooby-Doo movie with, where Scooby winds up being shanghaied into being a teacher for a bunch of monster children?
No. I don't remember that.
I actually remember loving that movie.
Huh.
Scooby-Doo had actually a number of movies, and most of them were not exactly pillars of cinema, but still fun.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't really ask for much more than that. If you're a fun time, then you're a good movie.
Yeah.
Even if you're a bad movie, if
it's still fun, even if it's just fun to laugh at, it's still a successful movie.
Yeah, although I will admit, with that logic, The Room is a good movie.
I mean,
it's everyone to laugh at. It is like
there's a difference between this is good and I like this.
Yeah. Like, The Room is not good in any sense of the word.
By any definition. It is an absolute dumpster fire of a movie.
It is definitely entertaining. Sorry. I just remembered that one meme of Tommy Wiseau being the new Joker. Hello, it's Tommy Wiseau, and I'm here to introduce you to the new Joker.
What?
It was a Vine back in the day. I'll play the audio of my iPad. Hold on. Tommy Wiseau Joker. Yeah, it's the first result. Hold on, I'll put it on.
Introduce you to the new Joker.
I
Oh, fuck. Oh, I fucking love that meme.
Oh, he's laughing himself sick is what's happening.
I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm alright. I'm crying. I love that meme so much.
Oh yeah, look at my Lich's name. Gurdon Lorgrab.
He looks like he's about to lore grab me in the Gurdon.
He actually.
She looks like she's about to lore grab my Gurdon.
She picked me up and threw me.
Yep. That's what I imagine she doing.
She picked me up, pummeled me briefly. She picked me up, briefly pummeled me, and then tossed me into a crate.
Huh. Hold on, I'm still looking at the IMDb page for Debbie Derryberry, which is, once again, an amazing fucking name. I wish I had that name.
Another voice actor name that is rather amusing. Colleen Clinkenbeard? Something Clinkenbeard.
Colleen Clinkenbeard?
Honestly, just look up Clinkenbeard.
Yeah, Colleen Clinkenbeard. That name sounds like it belongs to a really nice pirate. Like
Clinkenbeard?
Clinkenbeard, yeah, like I would share drinks with that guy. What is she known for?
Quick interruption.
Yes.
I had a confrontation with my Lich. You have to, in order to kill them, you need to basically create the correct sequence of keys.
Mm-hmm.
I did not have the correct key when I went to stab her, so she levels up. She goes away, she levels up, and she takes over a new planet. Now she's on Mars.
Huh. Okay. So Klinkenbeard actually voices in a lot of anime. She's known for Wolf Children as Hannah, Evangelion 2.0 as Ritsuko Akagi, Full Metal Alchemist as Riza Hawkeye, and Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods as Mai. Okay. She's in Tomo-chan as a girl. Okay, I like that anime a lot.
Tiny ship, tiny ship, tiny ship.
Tiny ship, tiny ship, tiny ship. She was in FNAF World as the Rainbow. Not Klinkenbeard, Dairyberry.
Dairyberry.
I don't mean to laugh. These are awesome fucking names.
I don't want to actually, like, make fun of them.
Yeah,
It's an
I know,
amusing name to think about, but
Yeah, and it's cool. It's a cool name. What other voice actors are we curious about?
I mean, one of the few voice actors that I remember off the top of... that I actually, like, remember the existence of is Patrick Sates.
Patrick Sates. Oh yeah, he was the poop in the Emoji Movie. That's what I remember him for. I also remember him as Professor Xavier.
In?
X-Men.
Which one? There's a lot of X-Men products.
I'm pretty sure the live-action one. Patrick's... what was his name again?
Patrick Sates. S-E-I-T-Z.
Oh, no. I'm thinking of Patrick Stewart. My bad.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart is... something different.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart is the bald guy who voices the poop in the Emoji Movie. That's what I know him for.
He's also Captain Picard.
Right, he was.
You can tell that neither of us have watched Star Trek.
Is it a spoiler if I tell you that this guy voiced in Monster Hunter Wilds?
I have no idea who he'd be voicing, so
Fabius?
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
And to be honest, I'd probably recognize his voice as soon as whoever Fabius is opens his mouth.
Looking at this... Oh, let me just open that up. So it looks like... Frankie in One Piece. English Dio.
So that one and that one.
The blonde brother from Hellsing.
Luke Valentine?
I think so, yeah. Yeah. Jan was the
one that swore a lot?
Yeah.
And
he was also a he looked like a voice of somebody from Full Metal Alchemist. I just don't know his name.
Was it
and this generic alien looking motherfucker from Dragon Ball.
He also voiced Hiragama Gori from Kill la Kill.
Okay. How much of this stream have we actually spent talking about the game?
It's fine.
He voices Dracula? In what?
Castlevania, I'd imagine.
Well, I'm more familiar with the DBD Dracula, which is
Castlevania Dracula.
Castlevania, yeah. Hold on, let me...
What flavor of crack are you injecting?
It's not in Hotel Transylvania. Not in Hotel Transylvania. I know that's fucking that guy, Adam something. Adam Sandler. Who was actually a really good actor, but got into comedy to support his friends. Good for him. Castlevania.
Remember when Callie broke because Gora kept delivering Adam Sandler facts?
Scuba Steve! Graham McTavish. In the 2017 animated series. Castlevania Wiki. English voice actor. Michael Gwynn in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Crispin Freeman in Castlevania Lament of Innocence as Matthias Kronquist and Dead by Daylight. Douglas Rye in Castlevania Curse of Darkness and Castlevania Portrait of Ruin. Patrick Sates in Castlevania The Dracula X Chronicles, Castlevania Order of Excelius, Castlevania Judgment, Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth, and Castlevania Harmony of Despair. Charles Glover in Castlevania The Arcade. Eric Davies in Castlevania Harmony of Despair as Soma Cruz, and Jack Merluzzi in Castlevania Grimoire of Souls as Soma Cruz in The Dark King Soma. Vinay Murthy in Castlevania Grimoire of Souls. Kyle Porter and You'll Never Guess Dead by Daylight as Soma Cruz. Neil Newbin and and Vampire Survivors. Wait, Vampire Survivors is a Castlevania game?
I know that it's basically just one big love letter to Castlevania.
Okay.
Because there are things like that, where someone was a massive fan of a thing, and they weren't allowed to actually work on the thing for whatever reason. Either they didn't try to get in on the next thing, or there wasn't anything being made of that thing, yada yada yada. There's a variety of reasons why.
Yeah.
That wound up just making their own thing that was just
a love letter to Castlevania.
To whatever this thing was.
Yeah. I remember. I don't remember the voice actor of the guy who plays Dracula in DBD. All I remember is that he's also the voice actor for Winston, and he voiced Alucard in the. He voiced Alucard in Helsing English, or the English dub of Helsing.
Helsing Ultimate.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I think Helsing Ultimate and Helsing 2003 had the same voice actor for Alucard.
Yeah. I know that
all variations of Alucard, they understand the same thing. His voice is deep.
Yeah, the cooler and more relevant, the cooler and more relevant role as Alucard is probably more poignant to mention, but I find it funnier to think that he voiced the big gorilla in Overwatch. Let me Google him real quick.
How did you get up there?
Winston voice actor.
Look at this.
Crispin Freeman.
Look at this dude. How did he get up there?
Pure skill.
Well, he's dead now.
You shot him in his ass, dude. What is he gonna show to the ladies or men now?
He's kind of dead.
Or they thems.
He's kind of dead.
Or zerzims.
He's very dead.
Yeah, because you shot him in his ass. How rude. Anyway, this guy does not look like he gives off that sort of voice. He looks like
Crispin Freeman.
Yeah, Crispin Freeman.
I've heard that name before, yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a teenager.
I got a rotten
He looks like
cabbage.
he should be telling me about Adams on YouTube.
Yeah, he does. Oh, yeah. I got a rotten cabbage.
Nice. That's not a big red circle.
Oh, right. I should probably... Bitch.
Excuse me. The genetically engineered gorilla is voiced by Crispin Freeman, all known for his roles in anime such as Naruto and Hellsing Ultimate. How does this motherfucker... you can't see it on stream, just Google it if you need to. How does this motherfucker give off that fucking voice?
Mobile defend.
Does he have a... Does his name on IMDb yet for DBD? Yep, it is. Although it's listed all the way back in 2016. Which I know that's when the game came out, but he came out last year. Oh, he was also in Durara. And Fallout 4. Like, I look at this man, and I think nerd, not big gorilla. I don't think Dracula when I look at him. I think glasses. I think presenting science in a fun and interesting way.
You might take that as a compliment, actually.
Yeah, and I mean it as one. Like, he's very unassuming when it comes to his voice. Not that I've ever heard him other than his voice acting roles, in which he may change his voice drastically for those roles. I don't know what the fuck he sounds like. Dude, Dude, that guy had a huge ass.
What?
The guy that was really close to you when you shot him just now. I just gotta... Yeah, I think that's what I saw. Kill him. That booty cannot be... That booty needs to be contained for the safety of the public.
Zhup.
We've only been going for about an hour, and I'm tired already.
I mean, I have all sorts of shit I can do, so.
Yeah. I've just been Googling shit for the last 30
You've
minutes.
just been shooting the shit.
Yeah.
Pick that up.
Can you tell that I'm very insecure?
Yep. Tab.
How many missions have we gone through that threatened that entire discussion?
I've gone from Earth to Mars.
That's not very far.
Now, a lot of these have taken less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, fair. You're the Tenno.
One of the things that he'll say is, I will use what I've learned from this skirmish. And,
Dude, that is such a generic line.
dude, you do this every day. You've done it every day for how long?
I want to guess centuries.
Yeah, soldier.
The Winter Soldier.
Jab.
You're right, that is just hitting him with a bladed object.
On a string.
Yeah.
Shotgun. I love this gun. I love it dearly. It is my baby. Pump action shotguns are sexy.
Can you play as a hot woman next time?
Maybe there's a variety of smexy warframes. Kick.
I need my entertainment.
If you cannot be entertained by gameplay, you will be entertained by cheesecake. You are such a simple being.
Yeah. I need booty to stay interested.
We.
We. Sorry, I just remembered one of the Easter egg exits in Hitman is on Colorado, the militia camp. And what you need to get that hidden exit is as many apricots as you can fit in your pockets and hallucinogenic drugs.
Huh?
Part of the map takes place, well, the whole map takes place in an abandoned apricot farm. And one of the exits you can do, in the main farmhouse that's been repurposed as the like main base, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big playroom that two guys are relaxing in and just playing fucking Call of Duty or whatever on.
Definitely not COD.
Yeah, definitely legally distinct Call of Duty. And in that room is a little dinosaur truck thing.
I'm beginning to see where this goes.
Yes. Yeah.
You get high and drive away on the little truck.
No, you feed him apricots. You just squish him into his mouth.
And then you get high and drive away on the truck.
As far as I know, yes. Like, you pat his little head and makes sounds. And
You
then
found a little dinosaur transformer toy.
No, not a transformer toy. It's like a little a little stegosaurus on wheels that a child can sit on.
Huh.
Yeah, you pat his
Where
little
the
head, he goes,
hell?
and then you push him along, and 47 goes, we. Like, Hitman has amazing Easter eggs. Like another hidden exit on Berlin.
I do remember that one that you've showed me before, where you hit a bunch of bells or something, and a fucking kraken smashes a boat in the distance.
Oh yeah, that's on Sapienza. You have to, I think it's in the castle portion, abandoned fort. If you get up to like the very toppest point of the map, you can look around and see like a bunch of ships or telephone poles with bells on them, and you shoot them in a very specific order. And when you do that, you look back to a ship. No, it's not in the castle, actually. Never mind. You'll look back to a ship that's like in the middle of that, and the fucking kraken just comes up and crushes the boat and pulls it under the water. This is not the only kaiju you can summon. In Hokkaido, Japan, you can summon fucking Godzilla. You have to start as a ninja. You climb up to the roof and follow a very specific path. And when you do that, a little white glowing box appears on the roof. You go up and collect it, and in the background, a huge cardboard cutout of Godzilla appears and starts spewing flames everywhere.
Boom.
Oh, you can also escape on a dolphin.
I don't have Voam. I need to get Voam.
What other exits are there? Oh, if you shoot down an umbrella in Santa Fortuna, Colombia, you can float away like fucking Mary Poppins. And then there's the one in Berlin, which I've actually showed you. If you take, there's a lot of graffiti all over that map, but there's one near the car park entrance, or like where you park your cars. That is a UFO and a telephone with 1993 written on it. If you take a photo of it, text will appear on the screen. This means something.
Right, you've shown me that. The one where you get fucking abducted.
Yeah, you go to after you finish the mission, you go to a telephone near the very start of the level, and you type in 1993, and then you get fucking abducted by aliens.
God damn it.
What happened?
I need to get myself a new... One of the... How do I put this? The keys...
In a way that I can understand and keep me interested?
The keys that you need to kill your lich.
Uh-huh.
I don't have one of the possible keys.
Are they in any way related to Horcruxes?
No, it's pieces of Eldritch language.
Okay.
I do not have the word foam currently. I need the word foam, and the only way to get them is via opening those rotten cabbages that I showed you.
Foam.
A Requiem relic. The currently only Requiem fissure available is a spy.
When I wash my hands, I like to use foamy soap because it has lots of foam.
What are you fucking babbling about? What are you fucking babbling about?
Go on. What were you saying? Pretend I'm not here.
Actually, thought. Can I do?
Is there voice chat?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Is there text chat?
Yes.
Just know that since we're streaming, I'm wary.
The Warframe community is 90% good eggs.
Okay, that's good.
There's a couple
Just
pockets.
Be careful of the 10%.
There's a couple pockets that are assholey, but they tend to stick to their own specific parts of the game.
Yeah,
the only one I can
know.
think of off the top of my head that is generally regarded as kind of shit to be in is Eidolon hunting, because they are elitist min-maxers.
Ooh, yeah, that does not sound like a fun time.
Yeah, the whole their whole thing is you can only kill Eidolons at night on Earth in the plains of Eidolon.
And if you don't?
And you only have 1 hour to kill 3 Eidolons. Now, the game has progressed far enough since their release that you can kill multiple sets of 3 Eidolons in one night. But of course, people keep optimizing it to see how many of them they can kill in one night. So, basically, you have to be you have to be mega min-maxed, or else they will kick you from the group, or just insult you, or...
The way you're describing this, I can hear them peeing in the bucket they have under their desk.
Uh-huh. And basically, get out of the way.
It's a very metallic
Get
sound.
out of the way, or be min-maxed, get out of the way, and let them do their thing, or leave.
Huh.
They're one of the few pockets of the community that is widely regarded as shitty.
Do you get anything by just being there? Just not getting in their way, and just staying outside of the map and just playing fucking guitar or whatever.
Then you are a leech, but that's not unique to that area. Not doing anything will have people yell at you, rightfully.
I mean, yeah, but if they want to do all the work, then fucking let them.
Yeah, that is one of the few pockets of the community that is widely regarded as shitty.
All right.
Anyway, I cannot continue on my lich hunting for the moment. Well, I could, but I can't have...
You know what you could do? Mayday. Kill something for me, brother. Murder for me, brother.
Would you like me to kill a general, a Grenier general, a Corpus bigwig, an infested Gribbly, or something else?
I'll go for the Corpus bigwig because it sounds like Corpo bigwig. He sounds too big for his britches and bitches.
What's something I can do that will actually be entertaining?
Stealth.
Hey.
Do a stealth mission.
Oh, I have so fucking many of these. Fuck it.
5. You get 5 of those out of 285
No,
you already
I
have.
spend 5. You need animo beacons to hunt the ambulance.
The ambulance?
The ambulance is a... Well, she's about to explain it, actually.
Letter. Wow, I stuck that landing like a pro.
Okay.
That was explaining it, huh?
I thought I haven't played this in so fucking long, you don't understand. Anyway.
What generic ass shit did your guy just say? Move and strike.
Ambulance is a secret weapons project by a specific member of the board of directors, Brode Beck.
As an investor, I'm disappointed.
That guy who was talking was Ergo Glast, head of the Perrin sequence. Basically a defector group of the Corpus who don't want to profit off of war.
Damn, you really just have this shit down. You're explaining all this while doing the craziest movement I've ever fucking seen. I don't like his voice. It's very grating.
Got it.
For the Lotus. I love how your guy just like, they're discussing something very specifically and seriously, and you're like, yeah! You go, girl! I'm here too!
Yeah, you go, operator. Now I remember why I run the Drifter most of the time. The Drifter doesn't talk. You can choose between the Drifter or the operator as your... this.
Mm-hmm. Does coming out as your operator do literally anything?
Well, yes, you are not a Warframe. Look at my health.
Okay, so do Warframes have more shields than health, and you have more health than shields?
No. You
Okay,
are generally much squishier. You are much squishier. Yeah. Operator mode is generally used as a puzzle-solving thing, or immediate movement, or... It's largely
now.
utility.
Okay. So you don't use it for, like, actual combat.
Usually.
Most of the time.
There are some things that can only be killed via...
Let's go on the offensive.
There are some things that can only be killed via void damage, and you have to go into operator mode for that.
Oh yeah, you made your operator look like a fucking vampire, didn't you?
Demon, actually.
Huh.
If I am to be called a demon of the void, I want to look the part. I gave him horns.
God, you're so edgy sometimes. Or the Tenno. Oh my god.
I told you, the dialogue for the operator is
arrow monkey vibes off of that guy.
extremely outdated.
I'm getting that stupid hero monkey vibes off of this guy. Because he says the most generic shit and adds nothing of substance. You never did have WandaVision. Did you know? It's on Disney Plus. You can pay to have less ads, or even more to have no ads. It's such a great system.
I'm not going as fast as I could.
Pick that lock. Pick that lock. Pick that lock. Pick that lock. Faster. Pick that lock faster. You did it. Congratulations. I like helping.
That wasn't hacking, not picking. Walking!
In the future, I think they'd be the same thing. Oh, have a... I know you are, but what am I?
Who is bothering me?
He really is just chiming in with like the most unnecessary shit.
I wasn't even listening to what he's saying. What do you say?
For the Lotus.
Yeah, he just occasionally pipes in.
I like to imagine they're all in the same call and just like, for the Lotus. Yes, we know you're here too. You're doing great work. Keep it up, buddy. Anyway, we're discussing very serious matters. Let the adults talk, please. Yes, Papa.
I think I'm older than both of them. Die. Die.
Kill, 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 destroy, destroy, destroy.
My cat.
Even though he's mostly metal and kind of disgusting, I want to pet him.
That's a skin I gave him.
Oh.
I'll show you how he looks naturally in a little bit.
He showed me a few weeks ago. He showed me a trailer for a Warframe something. I don't remember what. And all I could focus off was the skinless cat that was in the ad, in the trailer. I spent the entire thing thinking, man, I want to pet a skinless cat now, or a furless cat. Baba booey, fa fa fooey.
Right, this boss fight. Disable the ambulance, hack the ambulance, and prevent them from getting to the ambulance so that they can fix it.
Yeah.
And then when they pick up the ambulance...
Oh, that's why you sound like a digital smoker.
Because he's cybernetics, man. Basically, I need to defend the hacked ambulance until the ship comes to pick it up.
He sounds like he smokes 15 holographic packs a day.
Hollow packs.
Yo, dude, I got a rare cigarette.
I saw a YouTube video on my recommended. Oh. Look at him go.
Look at him go.
Bye. You're not paying attention, are you?
Me?
I don't know what I uploaded to that ambulance is going to do, other than bad things.
Yeah, not good things.
It might blow up, it might go mad and attack the factory, it might just disrupt the, It might
just kill that guy on the spot.
It might connect to the... Excuse you, what are you doing living?
Excuse me, your life is insulting to me. Oh my god, you can hack them in the middle of combat?
Yeah, that's actually what you're supposed to do.
Huh.
Hack it, disable it, hack it while it's down, and then keep the remech ospreys away from it so that they can't fix it. Yeah, like he says.
Whatever you do, don't let them fix that ambulance.
I'm gonna call them ambulances. Are you okay with that?
Oh, was that about artillery? Oh, that's artillery.
Huh. Wow.
I have not played this boss fight in so long, and it's purely because, one, I actually haven't gotten around to getting the Warframe that you get from this. Stop that!
stop it! Don't fix my broken thing!
I actually don't have Trinity, the Warframe that you get for fighting the ambulance.
Huh. Also, I love how he just said I love how they just said your plan in the group call.
Don't let them fix that ambulance.
Ambulance.
I'm calling them ambulances.
Fair enough.
I know what the right name is. I can say the right name. I just don't want to.
And there it goes.
Bye-bye.
Stop that.
Man, this guy's kind of stupid, aren't he?
He is not paying attention.
He's just sitting at his control center having a Diet Coke.
Probably sipping, extremely expensive, rare Comet water.
He's currently drinking dinosaur urine. The first water.
The Corpus are both a collection of megacorporations, and it's also a cult. A merchant cult. They worship profit.
Yep. Is there some guy holding a handheld camera when you're talking to that guy?
I don't know.
Because I noticed that with a lot of the little face cams that appear in the right, like they're very shaky, like they're being handheld. It's a very specific vibe, and I kind of like it, but I don't get it.
No, this is old content.
I have explained it to you until I am bleeding from the eyes. Shoot them until they stay dead. I really like that line.
It's a good line.
Yeah, it's a good delivery too. He just sounds so fucking fed up and done.
They're currently trying to bombard me.
Oh, that sounds bad. Anyway. Oh no. Anyway, who was that guy again? Who said that?
Not Sergeant Major. Lieutenant Victor Vodunoi?
The guy that I said sounded rightfully pissed, and then you said he was like leading a coup or something, and I had to take it back.
Yeah, that's Victor Vodunoi. Lieutenant Victor Vodunoi. He's taking the opportunity of the tech rot as an opportunity to remove the bits of Hulvania that he doesn't like.
Oh. Right, now I remember how I felt before. Slightly horrified at myself. Because what you just described was genocide.
The blasphemy, the mental rot, the laziness, as he put it.
They've not earned it. Seriously, when you're talking to the guy with the pinhead, it seriously looks like somebody's holding a handheld camera and pointing it at him.
Am I waiting for his ship to explode?
Watch it just plummet to the sky at more than gravity.
So it infected the other Ambulas and made them immediately start breaking everything.
Yeah. Look at Ergo Glass. Look at his face cam. So are Tenno just like mercenaries?
Kinda.
Like they work for whoever pays them?
Will even work for the Grineer or the Corpus against the Grineer or Corpus. Or the Infested.
Okay, so you play both sides.
We do that
when
to
asked.
keep the balance. To make it so that one side doesn't get more powerful than the other.
Okay, who gave you that authority?
Oh,
Who gave you the authority to say, we gotta stop you, you're getting, you got too much?
we're here to protect the origin system. If there's one thing that we do a lot of, it's defend civilians.
Okay. So mercenaries with a conscience.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Tenno do not harm civilians. There's a multitude of quests where we're protecting civilians. There's various syndicates where you are helping out civilians, like the city of Cetus on Earth, where you are defending them from the Grineer Counselor Vehek and his Tusk Grineer.
I'm so tired already. How?
The people of Fortuna, who are part of the Solaris debt camp underneath the Corpus, specifically Navanyo.
Okay.
So on and so forth.
Yes.
Now what? I care about neither of these things. I already have them.
There's a car driving outside playing music very loud.
Yeah, they do that.
Did the mic pick that up? I hope not. I think it did, actually.
Hmm.
I hope that it was muffled enough to where copyright doesn't catch anything.
I couldn't really catch it, so.
Uh,
You know what? Going to Holvania. Why? Because I wanna. Hey.
Huh?
You know what this boss is?
the Victory Plaza?
It's a tank.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I really like this UI.
H09 tank.
Why'd you just clap like we're in a Twitter argument?
Because I felt like it. Idle whimsy?
Sorry, the only thing I can think of to extend this
pay
bit
attention.
is... Oh! Looks like that guy from Metal Gear Resurgence.
Metal Gear Rising Revengeance?
Yeah.
You're talking about Raiden.
Yes, I'm talking about Raiden.
What are you doing, Raiden? It also helps that not only is he one of the most protagonisty men I've seen in this game, he's specifically the Excalibur proto-frame.
I'm not gonna lie, your driving kinda sucks.
That's a fucking sucky tile to try and drive through.
Yeah, how is my 15 frames a second 720p Discord stream lagging? Like, it's stuttering. And as far as I can tell, your game isn't doing that.
Okay, so to get to the tank, I need to take a transponder from a high-ranking Skuldra, call in Stormfall paratroopers, and take their rockets.
You just used a key, didn't you?
Yes, a cipher. Just instantly skip the hacking minigame.
Fuck you, I don't care about you. Anyway. I want to shoot, not play computer.
The funny thing is,
the
hacking minigame in Holvania, you play Snake. It's literally just Snake.
Hold on, sorry. The double audio is probably going to be a bit more pronounced now, because now
He's pulled his chair over to me.
Yeah, the Discord stream is starting to get unwatchable. It's starting to stutter.
Where the hell? What are you doing up there? Rocket.
Motherfucker.
Thermian RPG. Isn't he such an insufferable prick?
I know. He is actually... there is somebody just holding that camera and zooming in on him.
Mm-hmm.
He literally talked to the person who's controlling the cameras. He even kind of has a Raiden voice. Like he has that sort of rasp. To
I don't
him,
know
you know
who's voicing Arthur. Anyway, there's a
I
shiny
think
here and
they
I
were
want it.
told sound like Raiden from Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance or whatever.
Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Yeah,
Right, there's a shiny this way, and I want it.
give me the coins. Just jumping Sonic on the street. Give me your rings, bitch.
Burger!
Why did your name have a Windows sign next to it?
What?
Like it had a Windows logo next to it.
Oh, that's because I'm on Windows. There's crossplay here.
Does it show a penguin if you're on Linux?
I don't know.
Can you even play this on Linux?
I don't know.
Do you have to emulate it on Linux?
I don't know. There it is. On certain Hulvania missions, basically everything that isn't the Exterminate, there's a tech rot safe. You need to find this thing. Bring it to the safe, it'll open up.
Oh god, I'm getting tired.
Look at this thing. It has ears.
I kind of want to squish him. Not like smooth. Yeah, like that. Not like smash, like squish gently.
Just gently squeeze them with your hands.
Yeah, like I do to my dog's face sometimes.
Yeah, the safe has a bunch of money, a hex treasure, and an arcane, which is something you don't know about.
Yeah. I know what an arcade is.
Anyway.
I miss them. Sometimes I wish that I was a 90s kid, you know?
And by saying that, you immediately... That is definitely a vibe that you have just spouted.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm playing Snake.
Yeah.
failed.
I'm not trying to say, like, I was born in the wrong generation. Like, I'm not trying to say that. I just sometimes wish, you know? Because we have a lot of technology that we wouldn't have had in the 90s, and it's helping a lot of people. But, like, the pop culture in the 90s was definitely something I wish I had.
I'm gonna play Snake. Eat my dick.
I'd rather not. Can they shoot you while you're doing this?
Yes. They're actively doing that.
The amount of sniper lasers you had pointed at you while you were just playing fucking Snake on an old 90s computer.
By the way, the program name is...
Take the shot. Take the shot. Take the shot.
We're taking it!
Take the shot. Take the fucking shot!
Oh yeah, that wasn't a sniper, by the way. That was a drone.
Lower your mic volume. You're in the red.
Ah. Oh yeah, I'm just doing this to show it to you.
Dude, you're gonna want to lower both of our volumes. Is the game muted? Holy shit. The game has been muted this whole fucking time.
Fuck. Oh, well.
Dude, I swear to Code Worm Nom Nom. I swear to God, after the stream is over, I'm adjusting your levels myself. Holy fuck. Discord is in the red. You are in the red. That shit.
Huh, I lowered it last time.
It's at 0, dude. You lowered it by 0 decibels. I'm gonna back away. Holy shit.
Huh. You said it sounded fine on stream.
Yeah, but I have my headphone volume kind of low.
I guess just
Twitch might be compressing it for us. I don't fucking know. The game has been muted this whole fucking time.
Yeah, I'm not proud of it.
We've been streaming for almost 2 hours.
Yeah, that's...
90 minutes.
I did
it's
not...
Fine? No, it's not. It's not fine.
I'm not saying it's fine. Did I say it's fine?
Jack just said it's fine. It's not. It's really not. See, this is the thing why you have OBS on a second monitor. So
I did. I do. I didn't notice until now.
Yeah, so you can constantly keep check on it. No, the volume? Oh, the volume's fine? Okay. But like,
That's kind of embarrassing.
dude, I've done that before.
Anyway.
I've had times where I stayed on my be right back screen for like 30 to 45 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah, and I never noticed because I didn't have 2 monitors at the time.
Of the tanks of my father's wars, and invulnerable to tech bombs.
Literally just a tank.
So this VOD might be scrapped. I don't know, maybe not. Because I admittedly, a lot of the content was just us with
Jibber jabbering.
Yeah, us gibbering with bright colors in the background.
Our plans must survive. Our plans depend on it. Stormfall, eliminate these rats.
He's so easy to hate. He's like Damon Gant, if Damon Gant was genocidal. Ace Attorney reference for you. For the 2 of you that get it.
If we stick your lifeless, putrid heads on a stick in the middle of my town square, as our ancestors did, do you think that will scare off the rest of the tech rock? I'm unsure, but it's worth a shot, don't you think?
Demo.
About as effective as anything
Is he
else
wearing a
you've done to
PV?
stop
Is he
the tech
wearing a
rock.
fucking slinky tube across his chest?
That's an Ifurban harness. I don't know what it does.
He's got a fucking rubber tube around his neck.
Don't look now, but you've got a Stormforce. I've got a bad feeling. Finish it off fast.
And killing the tank.
Look at those bullets shooting anything but things.
And now, pay attention. He was boasting about how
Spider tank.
he was.
Holy shit, it's a spider tank.
Fetch me the engineering team. Oh, in earnest, my revolver, it's in my desk.
Ugh. Looks like Victor forgot to update his antivirus software. Now you've got to clean up his mess.
So it looks like you didn't know about that part.
No, he didn't. Where did they get all that ammo? Holy shit!
Have you done this mission before?
Oh yeah, a bunch of times. This is a fun boss fight.
Okay. Is this copyrighted music in the background?
It's... Well, Warframe made it themselves.
Is it copyrighted?
No more than any other music in this game, I would think.
Okay.
That and video game music tends to be, in most cases, pretty safe.
Nintendo would disagree.
In most cases, like I said.
Yes.
Because if they started copyright striking all instances of that music, they'd also be striking all instances of the game.
Nintendo.
Yeah, that's Nintendo.
Yeah. Bro. Do you know who Kevin MacLeod is?
Yeah.
Imagine if he made his music copyrighted.
Many a content creator would perish.
Yeah, immediately. I'm glad he's on the good side of history.
So for this thing, when it's actually a proper tank and not a thing that screams at you, you need to destroy the vents and then find... Well, you're supposed to get rockets from the nearby Skuldra roof.
But you don't bother with that.
I sometimes do. It is actually more efficient. It has massive damage reduction against anything that isn't those rockets.
Go for its toes.
Well, it's currently invulnerable and trying to heal itself.
Can you stop it?
Basically, I need to wait for it to... See that green bar?
Yes.
When that runs out, it stops. While that's going on, I need to keep the other tech rot from getting to it.
Okay.
There we go. Anyway, blow up the tank, and then once it gets back up and screams at you, it isn't invulnerable anymore. It doesn't have any vulnerable phases other than the healing itself phase. Now it has big damage reduction, but it's got these green pustules on it, you'll see. Breaking them removes max HP. So, while you can technically just shoot it to death, it is league faster to just aim for the squishy bit.
Okay.
And it died.
Over the next week, I want to try and find a solution for this double audio. It is getting on my nerves.
But you did good today. Now, get yourself out of there.
It dropped a shiny thing.
I imagine you're doing all this communication on the pager. Are you actually?
This is 1999.
I know. Pagers were a thing in the 90s.
They call it a kind page.
It's actually a fucking pager. It's a flip pager?
Little flip phone called a kind page.
That's funny.
I've actually got a kind page in my orbiter. I'll show it to you when I get back. Not magnetic. There we go. Anything shiny over here?
Baba booey, baba booey, baba booey, baba booey, baba booey.
Pulsating.
Flesh. The flesh of the unborn.
No, that's just tech rot.
Yeah.
It's infestation.
Yes.
Off we go.
I think I'm good for one more. Argon burger meal?
Argon burger meal. You can find shit.
What's the toy?
Hold on.
The game just lagged. Burgers so tasty, they always disappear.
Hex treasures you can hand into them, or standing with them.
Yes.
And it's everything from comic books
Yes.
to mood crystals, a six-pack of beer,
A 6-pack.
a burger meal. You want to know the most valuable?
Is it the Happy Meal?
No, it's a pizza.
Did
Specifically,
you get a pizza?
Big Bites Pizza.
Show me the pizza. Show me the fucking
To Hulvania Central Mall. That's where the Hex are making base.
Do you get a pizza there?
A pet.
Okay, I like this already.
Owie! Before I forget, contact of mine as a lead on a clothing palette. He swears it's legit shibikaji. If Ellen is in range when I eyeball him, I'll get her to pipe you a look.
I'd love him if he wasn't British.
I'm here. Mercy run. Grab a pack. Good to see you, friend.
She's just holding a rat.
Yeah, she has pet rats.
Rats plural?
Yeah.
Huh.
Show me.
Big Bites Pizza. Who doesn't like pizza? Trade this with Hex Treasure with Letty to earn standing with the Hex. Burgers so tasty for 35mm film. For the documentarian who sees the world through a unique lens, extra film is always a win. Trade this Hex Treasure with Letty to earn standing with the Hex.
This is disgusting, but
Cheddar Crown cereal. Cheddar cereal. Okay, as a man who loves cheese, this is sacrilegious. A nostalgic treat for the ultimate 90s kid. Remember those commercials with the cheerful mouse
with the cheerful mouse quartet. I can imagine it.
Yeah, I can. They're done with like shitty puppets and the ears are a little too big.
Yeah.
Mood crystal. Sleek, stylish, and soothing, mood crystals are the perfect gift for anyone in need of a little calm. Trade this X treasure, blah, blah, blah. Chugging along 6-pack. A set of liquid comfort. Perfect for anyone who deserves a moment to unwind. Ideal for someone carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders.
I like the logo of a train.
I thought that was a panda.
That is a train with holding a beer up to its lips.
Sorry, I looked at it as if I was using my peripheral vision. My brain saw Asian letters, and it saw that train as a panda.
That is a script that they've come up with themselves.
Okay. Online CD, the ultimate gift for fans of online.
It's a boy band.
Of course, I see it. Show your love and support with this must-have merch for any music lover's collection. Trade this Hex treasure with Letty to earn standing with the Hex. And the Countessa comic. Is she naked?
He's wearing a bling bikini. 90s.
The Countessa isn't just an icon, she's a hero. Issues from this cult classic comic series are sought after by subculture enthusiasts who know the value of a strong and stylish protagonist. Stylish. Okay, I can...
Fine. Waste my time.
I'm not trying to say that women... I'm not trying to say that you can't wear a bikini and be stylish. However...
Oh, hey.
Bad player.
Look at the skin. Ember Heirloom.
Okay. What of it?
Oh, she's got a tail.
And a nice butt.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why people buy that skin.
Is the nice butt?
Yes.
Indeed.
Yeah, I would. I would too.
Keep your eyes open, Marty.
Oh, the only reason I haven't bought some of the Sable
Behold,
cosmetics...
a protagonist.
Yeah, the only reason I haven't bought some of the Sable cosmetics in
Because
DVD...
you do not wish to be labeled like the gooner you are.
I mean, at this point it's obvious.
Hey, always.
But like... How do I explain it? One, I don't have the money for it. Even though you can't just buy them with rift shards. But...
Look at her.
Like, I'm okay. Honestly, if I bought those skins, I don't think I'd be able to focus on the game.
Look what she's doing.
Yeah. That feels like cheating. Using magic.
She's using her magnetism powers.
Cheating. That's cheating. Yeah, that's fucking cheating. Go fuck yourself. Do it with real cars like a real boy. Girl. Sorry.
She's only using her powers to place them.
You said she has magnetism powers. How do I know she's not using them to stick them to each other? Also, they're liquid metal.
Hey, sweets.
I do like her, though. Ask to date.
Oh yeah, once you're close enough with any of them, you can ask a specific one. This guy's my favorite.
Was raised as an only child. I know you can't tell me much about, you know, how everything goes, but it does get better than this, right? Anything described as its own reward is probably not worth much, which is why all this stuff is really expensive.
Okay, I've talked about this before, but that's just a fucking AK-47.
Oh yeah.
That is a legally distinct, we don't want to be sued AK-47.
Roger, roger. Till next time.
Who have I not spoken with? Just to show them to you.
Is there anybody with a nice butt? Other than that skin that I see in the background.
Get her owie. I just broke shit.
Whoops, I'll clean it up later after the next mission if I don't die.
I sense a wave of warmth and affection for you from the people of this neighborhood. Whatever did you do? Oh, thanks, Holly. Tell me of something interesting to brighten this day with.
Like, every part of me wants to call her mommy, but the rest of it is saying, no, 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 no.
You can detect goth at 10 miles.
Owie, when you got a minute,
Like, I really want to call her mommy for the bit, but I don't want to call her mommy.
You do not want...
You know what I mean?
You want to maintain a shred of dignity?
Yes.
a singular scrap of self-respect.
Not much, but yes.
Owie, I can guarantee that online remains safe and well, despite appearances.
For my own safety, I'm going to plead a vow of silence.
So what you trying to do, Warf? Drifter.
What is he shooting?
What you trying to do?
Posters of the guy he hates.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are those B movies?
What?
All about taking what's
Those look like
fine
movie
about
posters from here.
No. Also, he offers skins for weapons.
That's just a Colt 95. That's a fucking Deagle. Or, that? I don't know that. That?
It's a sawn-off shotgun.
Sawed-off double barrel, yeah. Honestly, I think I'd like that skin.
Oh yeah, the rankings for friends with the hex.
Uh-huh. Leftovers, fresh slice, 2 for 1, hot and fresh, and pizza party.
Shit like this flies off the shelves. Don't sleep on it.
Does this, wares change day per day?
No.
Okay, so what the fuck is he talking about?
Just generic, why didn't you buy anything dialogue.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll open a store here. Lady with the gloves. She scares the shit out of me. Anything we can do to help around here?
Once you get to level 5, a bunch of civilians.
I remember that. Do you remember that fucking, something Matriano skit? Where, like, I want you to scare the shit out of me. I want to piss. We need to be completely different people by the end of the first 8 hours. I want you to make me pee my pants. I want you to call me my little pee-pee piss boy.
I remember that.
I want
fucking
watermelon
nonsense.
between the thighs carnage.
How's it looking out there?
Do you get what I'm saying? Please. I need you to crush me.
Debes bien, my friend. So, who's this for?
Have a pizza.
Have a big pizza.
Super. Not bad.
I love how, in order to accentuate the accent, they put a little line above the U in super.
You know where I am.
You know where I am at all times because you put that GPS tracker on in my body. I'm still trying to get it surgically removed.
What are you on about?
I don't know.
What am I even doing here? I was kind of just showing you cool shit.
I wanted to see the pizza mostly.
I killed a tank for you. Because it was cool. It's a fun boss fight.
Yes, and Victor did not know anything about that tank.
Oh, that's my favorite bit of dialogue for the tank getting up and screaming at you. Him badly hiding his murderous rage as he calls for the engineering team and his revolver.
It's in the top drawer.
Now what? I'm gonna go to the Sourman.
Go to the sun.
I cannot go to the sun.
Oh. But you're Tenno. You can do anything. You're my dad.
No, I'm not.
I'm fine. I'm tired, man.
Scavenger hunt. It's for extra credits.
She's the annoying teacher.
She tries her best, and honestly,
she's the annoying teacher that, like, you don't know if she's trying her best, but nobody really likes her, and by the end of the year, you kind of feel bad for her.
Come on. Plenty needs seeing to.
Like,
You're not ready to
okay,
fight, just keep walking.
The idea of where I want to take this bit is actually very depressing.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Baba booey, 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 baba booey. I swear to God, I took my ADHD medications today.
No more waiting, petrified, to find out if it's you the Golden Lords are singling out this time.
Blah, 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 blah.
Very well. Keep your secrets.
Oh.
Reconstruction of the past.
Oh yeah, I watched Across the Spider-Verse the other day. Great flick. Ends on a cliffhanger. Ah. And as far as I've heard, the next movie is... There is no schedule for when the next movie is going to come out. They say maybe 2027.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at this drone.
I'm getting Skylanders vibes.
It's a gardener drone.
Yeah, you get what I mean though? Heavy Skylander vibes?
A little.
No contamination.
Look at Linder avoid.
This gear. At least not the dangerous kind. I love it when you come around. It's like you're the kid I never got to pass on my own trauma to.
I love how all of her laughter sounds the exact same from one another.
It's your dorm zone. You're in charge.
You have a raspy voice.
Yeah.
Really raspy.
She kind of sounds like Biken from Guilty Gear.
Hmm.
Like a little bit. If Biken wasn't depressed as fuck.
If Biken wasn't Biken.
Biken if she had none of the Biken characteristics. I.e. being sad and being horny for revenge.
Take care now.
What you got for me, Quinn?
Biken if she was happy. Is that Gordon Freeman?
I don't think it's Gordon Freeman.
Fuck. Who's the guy? Like, not the Half-Life Gordon Freeman. Is that actually his name? I forget.
Oh.
Like the black actor with the nice voice?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, guy.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. Okay.
Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman is the guy with the crowbar.
Yeah, the guy with the crowbar who never talks. I actually saw... I was looking
Freeman's
at
mind.
Like Us... hold on, I was looking at Not Like Us AI covers a few days ago. And I was specifically looking for a Karumi one. Because I remember seeing it a few months ago and it was actually really good and funny. But I found a playlist full of Not Like Us AI covers, and one of them was Gordon Freeman.
Fuck it.
Go and visit hell upon them.
Let me try this one. Void Flood. This is the Zariman 10-0. The ship that tried and failed to get to another star system. Needless to say, shit's wacky here because
my jaw almost cramped. I hate when it does that.
it tried to go through the void to get to the Tau system.
Yeah.
It failed.
Yeah.
It got stuck partway there, and
yeah. Sorry, that one wasn't on purpose.
it got stuck partway there, and reality started breaking down. That's how the Tenno came to be, and also what we're named after. The Zariman 10-0 or 10-0.
Okay.
We got void powers, our parents went mad and died. And recently it's been flickering in and out of reality for a while now, and now it's kind of lodged itself in between the two, reality and the void.
Yeah.
Hi. Doing his little gardening tasks. I like the cute little noises it makes. Where was I?
Tenno.
Right.
Still not used to this.
Anyway, this place is now stuck. It's kind of lodged itself into a giant rift in between reality and the void. We cannot move the ship. Not unless we want to contaminate the entire Sol system with void radiation.
Huh.
It's acting as a plug or a cork.
Huh.
However,
So like the little orphan boy they used to plug up the hole in a dam.
Why did you go with that analogy?
So that's just the first thing my mind went to. It was like in the old cartoons when they use like children to put their fingers in like leaky holes.
Just call it a cork.
I don't know. That's the first thing my mind went to.
Anyway, this place is kind of only partially real because of the whole been flickering in and out of the void.
Yeah.
So a lot of the stuff here on the Zariman is trying to fix shit or make it less voidy. This mission that I'm about to do, Void Flood, you are sealing ruptures to the void.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. Sorry, I just stole another game from.
Welcome to Everview Park. The narrow games are only permitted in designated zones.
That sounds like Victor.
Enemy activity has enraged the Void Angels. They're ripping the Albrecht membrane, exposing this entire ship to a void flood.
Oh yeah, Void Angels are a thing.
Oh yeah. I recognize the name. I know nothing. Was that your cat?
That was my cat.
Can you pet the cat?
In my ship.
Okay, after this mission, remember to go back to your ship and pet the cat.
Okay.
Thank you.
Void Angels are entities of the void.
What's the cutest skin you have for your cat?
I don't know. I'd have to go look.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. All of them are cute in the fact that they are cats and they are wholesome, generous creatures, except for generous. But like, I want to pet all of them. But like, if you had to choose,
I don't know. I have to go look.
We shall spend the end of the stream doing that.
Just looking at my orbiter.
Yeah, just looking at your cat, like she deserves. We shall watch them and appreciate them.
I've also got dogs.
Ooh.
They're called Kubros.
All this talk of petting cats makes me want to get up and pet a cat, but I don't know if I can leave the stream.
Yeah, you can do it afterwards.
I thought you were about to give me permission and I pushed my chair back so I could get up. There's a dog right there, though.
Stuff it in a rupture. Gather up nearby Vitaplast and bring it to the ruptures.
I need to find globbles of stuff. Need to find Vitaplast globules and droplets and bring them to this.
How long does this usually?
It's an endless mission.
Okay, so you can leave it anytime.
Once you've completed the first rotation, so to speak.
Okay. Well, my eyes are starting to glaze over. So
this is one of those rare missions that relies more on speed and mobility rather than the ability to murder everything in a 10-mile radius.
Is Lavos good at that?
He can move.
Okay. Is Lavos a popular main?
No, Lavos is not very popular, although ever since his Prime version came out, that has increased significantly.
Okay, who is the most generic main in this game?
I know. Well, the most played frame of 2024 was Revenant.
Okay.
I don't really play him, so I can't really tell you much about him.
Okay.
I don't even think I've mastered him.
I'm going insane.
Two.
Vitaplast sealed that rupture, just as I knew it would.
Every 3 ruptures is a rotation.
Okay.
And the complication from the bounty is I have to do 9 ruptures.
Yes.
There is the floaty blue. There is the floaty blue. Whee! That will fix this one.
Void floods have a tendency to wash in terrible things. One of those things is approaching. Do be careful.
Sorry, I zoned out. My mind's just on other things right now. Refocus. It's not helping.
I think one of her voice lines after you kill that thing is, "Oh, I'm sorry, but you... I forgot to ask you how it lived." I forgot to ask you questions. Wait a minute, shiny thing! Gimme. Whee! God damn it.
Big numbers. Yeah, sorry, I completely zoned out for the last, like, minute.
Yeah, I'm focusing a bit myself. I don't do this game mode too often. It's fun.
Yeah, I can even tell.
What?
I can tell.
It's an interesting change of pace from the usual kill everything that moves.
Yeah. Although I don't see how this differs as seeing as they're killing everything that is moving.
Because it's trying to shoot me. But your kill power, kill per minute, is not the requirement for that shit. For Void Flood.
Alright.
It's, you need to collect these globules. And then seal up the holes with them. Which, contamination's getting a bit higher.
I just had a thought. Warframe Dead by Daylight collab.
No idea what they do.
Who do you think would make a good Warframe skin? Which killer?
I have no fucking idea.
Hell, who would be a good original killer?
Maybe a Grineer Manic?
I don't know. I don't see. This is kind of a difficult thing to talk about because I don't care much about Warframe and you don't care much about Dead by Daylight.
Not anymore, yeah.
Yeah.
The Grineer Manic is essentially one of the attempts at fixing Grineer Clone Rot. And while Grineer Manics are much more capable physically, they're also batshit insane. They do anime teleports behind you bullshit. And they do their level best to tear you to pieces with their flaws. I mean, they're still cannon fodder for Grineer. For the moment, my cat is bleeding.
Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it.
He'll be fine.
Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. Thank you. Sorry, I'm an animal lover.
They're hurting. They do be hurty.
They're hurting pretty bad.
Oh, that's
so tired.
Quite a distance away. Hold on.
After the stream is over, I'm gonna go lie down.
Where the hell am I? I'm lost. Corrosive. Corrosive is good against Grineer.
Corrosive.
I have a full load of Biter Blast.
Yes. Lemon bread.
Lemon bread.
Lemon bread.
Lemon bread.
Lemon bread. You ever wonder?
About lots of things. Can you be more specific?
No.
Give me the thing!
You know, I'm starting to think.
And thus you steal comedy from others once again.
Yeah. Thank you, Amazing Digital Circus.
I appear to be ablaze.
If you want, I can bring up the whack rat bars again.
No.
Why not?
You know
they're
why.
They're so bad.
That is exactly why not.
If I come inside, you got a king inside her belly.
Please stop.
Okay. Oh god. I can't open my eyes. There's so many bright colors and anime women back there.
Where the fuck is the blue stuff?
The ocean. I assume you're talking about water.
Oh. Okay, this is the last one I need to do. Just kill the demon.
Oh, if you're also looking for blue stuff, a blueberry patch might help.
Self-extract at the marked location.
An aquarium's also blue. Fish.
Now I leave. Picking this up because I want to.
Jeans.
What are you babbling about now?
Blue stuff.
You have no brain cells left, do you?
No. I'm trying to
Please
think
give me
of
the
blue
thing. Please
stuff.
give me the thing. Please give me the thing. Please give me the thing. I want it. I want it. I
No,
want it.
blueberries are fucking purple. God damn it.
That is not what I wanted. Wait.
The sky is blue.
Anyway, you wanted to look at my pets. And my
Yes.
orbiter.
Show me your pets. This will be the last thing I do before I go and pass out.
The first thing I will do is show you my plushie collection.
Pet your cat first. This is a demand, not a request. You know, you had a plushie collection like this back when we lived at
Back when I was small, yes.
Yes.
I had like a whole pile of the things. I collected them.
Yeah, we had like a bunk bed with metal bars. Not a prison bed, but it was like red, yellow, and blue. And I had the bottom bunk, he had the top bunk, and the top bunk was enough stuffed animals that I could literally submerge myself in them. It was wonderful. I miss those days. Like it's like being in a foam pit at like a trampoline park, except so much better.
Cat.
Cat. Pet him now.
Come here, Lucky.
His name is Lucky?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. Did you name him yourself?
Yeah.
Oh god, that's so cute. That's
Get
so
out of there.
fucking cute.
I cannot
Stream's
take...
going well. Thanks. We're about to end though, so you caught us at a bad time. He's showing me his pet collection.
All accounted for.
Get
He's trying
out
to
of
pet
there. I wish to
He's
pet
trying
you.
to pet his cat. Can you like tell him to come or something?
No, he is beholden only to his own whims.
Yeah, he is a cat.
Lucky, you're going in the box for a moment.
Oh, yeah, that's the one you brought on the mission. Faust. I would still pet him. I would
Faust
still
is
pet
a
that guy.
Vulpaphyla who's basically an infested fox thing.
I don't care what diseases I get, I'm putting my hand on his head. I'm
This is
giving him
Wriggles.
so many pats. Yep. Would pet.
Wriggles.
He's friend-shaped. Best viewers on Stream Boo, how about you fuck directly into the pit?
Dog. Big dog.
Big dog.
Look at this beast.
Oh, he looks so fluffy. He looks so fluffy. I want to pet him so bad. I want to pet him.
Look at how big they are.
Oh, I want to put my hand directly on his head.
They're almost as tall as me.
He looks like a woobat or something. What are they called? Like not a Zubat. That's a DBD content creator.
Hello.
That nose. What is that nose from? Whatever. But I want to pet it so bad. I want to pet everything you've shown me. Holy shit.
Dig it. Yeah, I gave Dig It a Christmas look. Look at their paws.
Okay, yeah, that makes me slightly uncomfortable. They're like human fingers. I'll just ignore him and I'll just ignore that and focus on the rest. Oh my
Vampire cat.
Oh, he can bite me how many times he wants.
Look at the ears.
Like bat wings. It's so cute. I'm weak.
Puppy. I'm showing him a puppy.
Oh god. Shit.
Big bird.
Oh god, I'm lightheaded. Oh god, shit.
Robot.
Still friend-shaped wood pet. I would put sensory sensors on his body just so he could feel me love him. Wood pet. 24/7. My hand would not leave him. Both hands. On head. Squish face. You know that thing you do with Amy sometimes?
Yeah. Squish face, stretchy face. Squish face, stretchy face.
Yes. A while ago, we saw a video on Reddit of somebody doing that with their dog, and they made those noises. Like, they can't, I just noticed they can't know what the hand movements I'm doing.
Yeah.
Squish face, stretch face, squish face, stretch face, squish face, stretch face. Oh, I want to pet a hairless cat so bad, but we only have haired cats.
No, this cat has fur.
Really? I thought that was its skin. Looks very shiny. Oh yeah, with that I can tell. I've got like the hair. That's a hairless cat.
As is this one.
He's like, the other one is like lumpy in a fun way. Yeah, I would cut myself on that. I need to find a cat right now. Is there any nearby? I need to find
Look at this
Trixie.
cat.
Oh, yep. Would pet the dragon. That is an S.
Up until I got
tier on the
this skin, I tend to run with that one.
Yeah, that is an S tier on the petting scale. Yeah. That is also an S tier on the petting scale. Yep, S tier. S tier. Although I will mention the furred creatures personally are S+.
Like this one.
Yes. He looks so fluffy. Oh, I need to touch him. S tier. I would have to figure out how to pet him right, but I would pet him. I would give him head pats. Ooh, he looks like a rhino. He looks like a rhino and a puppy had a baby, and that baby grew up into that.
He looks vaguely diseased.
I would get diseases for him.
Oh, the drool.
They're all friend-shaped.
Oh,
I
the
don't know what to
drool.
tell you. They're all friend-shaped. I don't care. Our dog drools on my mother. I don't care, man. They're all friend-shaped. I would pet them happily. Rudolph the Red. Friend-shaped. Lot Doug.
Mm-hmm.
Can you make him brown and orange? Oh, this one's fine. This one's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Merry Christmas. If I was you, I would use that dog all the fucking time and just say Merry Christmas to anyone passing by.
Stinky dog.
It's April. Merry Christmas! Stinky puppy. Puppy need bath, and I will not give it. I will hire somebody to clean my dog because I'm not comfortable with that. But I will to make sure that he's taken care of properly. I like this nose because it looks like he ran directly into a brick wall. Face first.
She's so huge that the armor is clipping into her shoulders.
Wow. It's a she?
Yeah. Lot dog is a she.
Oh, I didn't know that. I would pet her. Make her stinky. Make her smell. Stinky puppy.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Yeah, is that all your pets?
Not counting the sentinels, but
okay.
Oh yeah.
I only care about your furry and non-furry friends. Is that a Roomba?
Yes.
Oh.
That is a domestic drone, as they're called.
It's a Roomba. It's a space.
Everyone
Roomba.
calls them Roombas.
Yeah, it's a space Roomba. Honestly, does it say something about me that I also pet a fucking Roomba?
Here, let me show you some stuff.
Like, they're doing such a good job. I want to reward them.
There's other Roombas on the market.
Oh, that one looks like you just got it from a dumpster. He needs a good home.
This one leaves a trail of slime.
Ooh, I hope it cleans up after itself.
Oh.
Okay, well, I would keep it in a glass. I would...
This one looks uncomfortably fleshy.
I would put, like, the broom equivalent of a rudder on it.
The regular domestic drone just looks like this.
Huh.
I like how the paint looks worn in places.
Yeah. That's the petting spots. Like, my mind's just on this now. Can you tell?
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to see Roombas, not cool shit. Wait, show me that one next to it that looks like it came out of a McDonald's play place. Yeah, that one.
Bad boy.
Domestic bad boy. Yeah, no, that's just a McDonald's play place.
That's just fan fiction.
That's just a McDonald's play place Roomba.
The description on this one.
Just like the drone that supplies the Killians with power-ups. Disclaimer: for entertainment purposes only. Actual functionality limited to cleaning. Unit will not provide power-ups.
Yeah, in the mall, there's an arcade game you can play. Caliber Chicks.
Caliber Chicks? Is that the one? Is that the comic book series?
No, that was the Countessa.
Okay. Noggle?
A noggle is basically a bobblehead.
Yeah.
But look at this.
Is the term bobblehead copyrighted?
I don't know. But take a look.
Because there's a reason that they don't say Band-Aid in movies and TV.
Or Frisbee.
Yeah. What do they say instead of Frisbee?
I don't know.
I don't know. Well,
they might just not call it by name. Anyway,
I remember
but look at the poster for Caliber Chicks 2.
You know what? I think I'd actually watch that.
It's an arcade game.
Oh. Oh. But I just got reminded in back during the pandemic, we had to do from home classes, and for some reason.
Oh yeah, Jillian Killian and Lillian Killian.
Huh. But for some reason, they always replaced the word dice or die with number cube.
Huh.
I checked. I was curious, so I checked. The word die is not copyrighted. Actually, you know what? I'll check right now. Is the term dice copyrighted? No, but the word dice itself is not copyrighted. See? I don't get it. Maybe like I get that the word die would be triggering, but dice? I can vaguely understand why they did it.
Anyway, I think it's about time to call it.
Yeah. We both stream Saturday, Sunday, 2:45.
One of us, both of us.
Yeah. We're almost always going to be together. Yes. Unless something happens and something is forcing us to stream one-on-one, but yeah, that's probably never going to happen.
Anyway.
Yep. My channel's in the title. Check it out. I stream too.